John comes from America. He is 29 years old, and he now works as an engineer. John has three main hobbies: traveling, eating, and learning languages. He works very hard every day, and one day he decides to take a break. He chooses Taiwan for its culture and language. When he arrives, he is overwhelmed with the transportation. He has to Google the bus routes and subway. When John arrives at the hotel, he has already been too tired to go on today's schedule. He slept, and his first day passed. The second day, John plans to visit some famous spots of Taiwan, like 101 Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. He wants to know more about those historical background, and he is very curious the relationship between Taiwan and China, but all he could do is Google. When he feels hungry, he Googles best place to eat in Taiwan. The results show him many fancy Chinese restaurants, and he goes. Think Tai Fung is really good. Even though no one teaches him how to use chopstick, he still manages it well and use it as a fork. Everyone loves Din Tai Fung. John wants to try some local foods. Days passed. John has finished everything on his to-do list, except have fun. On the last day of his trip, he finds that he has nothing to do and he doesn't know what to do. Let's stop here. John had a very bad trip. Is there any way to help John? The answer is yes. InstaTour. Leave your tour instantly. Let's start again from the beginning. John finished all his work, and his vacation finally comes. John decides to go to Taiwan, so he opens InstaTour, enters the city's name and the time. InstaTour will show the tour guide who are available. John can check the profiles and choose the most suitable one. John only needs to book the flight he used to take and a comfortable hotel room he likes. Surprisingly, tour guide shows in the airport and picks him up. Herman shows him around, and teach him how to transport. He also introduces him about Taiwan. Since they have similar hobby, Carmen makes a perfect schedule for him. Carmen takes him to Shangshan. John is so into this special scenery and takes her a beautiful picture. He feels so happy that someone shares his own culture passionately and answers his confusion about relationship between China and Taiwan. At dinner time, Carmen takes him to night market and teaches him basic Chinese conversation. He tries stinky tofu, bubble tea, guava milk. He is overwhelmed by so many delicious food. The next day, Carmen invites him to his family and have lunch with them. They cook together and John learns how to do stewed pork rice. The end of his trip, John and Carmen exchange their information and they become good friends. They gave each other 5 stars. It was a nice experience for both of them. After this experience, John falls in love sharing his own culture. He flies around the world and makes a bunch of good friends. Now, join InstaTour. Leave your tour instantly.